everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I am Star, and if you're new here or you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. It helps us feed all of our hungry hippos. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Today we're looking at what sold on Poshmark in the month of November. So we're specifically looking at our sales on just this platform, just for November. I have not pulled up every sale, but I have pulled up every single plush that sold, because I do like plush, and other highlights from the month to talk about with you. This is a teaching channel, so there's usually a method to my madness, and the reason why I pull up the sales, I pull up to discuss with you guys. We did sell a lot of our bread and butter jeans on Poshmark and some poopy jeans, and those aren't really worth talking about. You guys know that I sell lots of bread and butter brands, and you guys know that when I get poopy brands in my thread-up boxes, I go ahead and list them. And speaking of poop, y'all see this itty bitty princess? I made 5 cents on her. She sold for $3. The fee was $2.95, and I made 5 whole cents. I actually probably lost money, to be quite frank. Complete transparency and honesty on this channel, folks. By the time we printed a label and slapped it on, we do ship all of our items on Poshmark in the priority padded flat envelopes and sometimes the priority tie-back envelopes. Both of those items, those types of envelopes, you can order for free at the USPS website. And with the deal Poshmark has with the post office, you can use their flat rate envelopes to ship it. So we didn't have any cost of goods in the shipping, but we paid for the label, which is probably maybe 2 cents. So we made like 3 cents. Y'all don't get Hallmark itty bitties. Just don't do it. I think I've mentioned on some of my what sold on eBay videos that the itty bitties are poop. The itty bitties used to be bread and butter. They used to sell for a little bit more, but they're just not worth it anymore. Certain characters, maybe, if they're popular or not easily found, like sought after popular characters. Now, the reason she did sell for $3 is because of the way I do offers on Poshmark. And I'm not going to change how I do offers. If a mistake like this comes through once in a while, I'm absolutely fine with that. This little Rapunzel princess came in a wholesale box, and I always pull out the best stuff first. So usually the first 2 to 5 sales out of any of my boxes, whether it's thread-up or plush, will pay for the entire box, and then everything else is icing on the cake. The way I do my offers on Poshmark, I do actually have lists perfectly set up to send them automatically for me. Did you know that? I don't know if a lot of people know that. A lot of people know that List Perfectly is a cross-listing service, but it's so much more. It shares your Posh Closet and sends out offers on your behalf. And I have them set up for like 20% off within like 10 minutes of an item being liked. However, every Sunday, I do come in here and do a bigger, deeper discount because it's the weekend. And you just go to your closet. These little wrenches down here, see where it says about? There's wrenches. You can say make offers to likers, and you can bulk. And I usually do like 30 or 40% with no shipping discount on the weekend. I did do a 40% though, because it was a holiday weekend, and I like to do deeper discounts on holiday weekends. It was Black Friday. It was Cyber Monday. It was a big shopping weekend. So I came in here and did 40% off. I selected all, and that's how it sold. So cheap, but it's, a small mistake. I can't change my processes for the few items that are going to fall between the cracks, because then I have ugly dolls that sell for $15. How to Train Your Dragon. Gronkle, he sold for $15. Now, I did ship him in a box. Again, it's a priority box that I order for free. So I ship all of my Poshmark items in free boxes and envelopes I get from USPS. I don't see any sense in spending our profit or our bottom line on shipping supplies when I don't have to. So I use all free priority supplies for Poshmark. And on eBay, I use our quarterly coupon to get as much as I can to help us out. This Grunkle had wires in his wings, so his wings are posable. And I didn't want to ship him in a envelope or a bag because I was worried about his wings. So he went in a box. I have a jelly cat. This is sad. Do you guys remember when jelly cats used to sell for 50, 60, 80? Stop racing to the bottom. This is a Macmillan McGraw-Hill. I've never heard of this brand, but it did come to me in a wholesale, not a thread up. Wholesale purchase, a big box of plushies. Macmillan McGraw-Hill. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I did do a video, I think it was last winter, about how and where to get a bunch of wholesale stuff. It's especially helpful if you live somewhere cold in the winter, but I'll link that if you haven't seen it, and you can see where I get most of my wholesale items, my big boxes of Plush and such. Anyway, isn't he cute? He's a puppet, by the way. Puppets are good. They're not all created equal. There's folk modest puppets that'll sell for $100, and there's Melissa and Doug puppets that are like replacement puppets for some of their toy sets. They go for like 11 and 12, but they're still good. They have a wide range on their prices, what they comp for, but they do have a quicker sell-through rate than regular plushies. Puppets do sell faster. This pig is so cute. Look at his sad pig face and his little eyes. I had to talk to him when I was getting him ready for shipping. Some of the plushies are just so cute, and this one looks so sad. And I was putting him into a padded flat envelope, feet first, and his little face is looking at me, and he looks so sad. I was like, it's okay. It's okay. You're going to your new forever home. You're going to have a family. Isn't that one of the cutest? It's so cute. I love plushies so much. I love animals so much, and this pig is so cute. But he's a vintage Dakin, and he's a Lou Rankin Friends. Sell for $12. This is a Carter's wind up musical plush. So you can see I used keywords like lullaby and lovey, baby, because it is meant for infants. Loveys are typically those little square security blankets that are like 12 by 12 all the way around, and they have a plush head in the middle, but you can use that word interchangeably for a plush that's absolutely meant for infants. Plush that's meant for infants will have these soft sewn on eyes versus hard eyes. Carter's is a well-known brand of baby plush, but sometimes they'll say baby or infant on the tag as well. And obviously, if it winds up and plays a lullaby, it's meant for a baby. This sold for $22. So those were all of my plush that sold on Poshmark. Now we're going to get into the highlights that I want to talk about with you. Abercrombie & Fitch. I've mentioned this brand on this channel before. A lot of folks will tell you this is a mall brand that is poop and not worth picking up. I beg to differ. I get this brand for 99 cents. It's a thrift, or I get this brand in thread-up boxes all the time. And on eBay, I'll sell for about 20 to 25, and I'll take a little bit less over here on Poshmark. Venezia is a Lane Bryant brand. So if you ever find Venezia, this is what the tag looks like, but it is under Lane Bryant, so you can use that in your title or your description. And it's plus size jeans. You know, I like my plus size jeans. These are Angry Rabbit. So this used to be a brand that sold for a lot more. It's kind of gone to the wayside. Again, stop racing to the bottom. I can't say that enough. No one listens. No one cares. This is New Tags. Sold for $17, but I only paid 99 cents for them. And, you know, New Tags is kind of like one of those exceptions to most rules. plus size, new with tags, and when it comes to men's shirts, it could have really great graphics. Like I could find a Walmart brand, men's extra large, and if it has like parrots or cars or something really cool on it, I'm going to grab it. We have a bundle, speaking of men's shirts, a bundle of 2 shirts. We made like $8, but these are like poopy shirts I was just trying to get rid of. This was ours. So we had bought 2 of these when they came out. I believe it was a year or 2 ago at Walmart. We bought one for us because we're nerds, and one to hold back and sell when the price went up. And I think it's been 2 or 3 years now that I think about it. The price just wasn't going up. And so I just decided to list it for the holiday season and see if I could get it to sell to make some money back. And it did. Earrings that sold for $20. I just wanted to show you these. We sold a couple pieces of jewelry on Poshmark right around this price point. And there's a lot of folks who say that costume jewelry is not worth money. You should be listing it at $5 plus shipping. Not true. Costume jewelry can sell for quite a bit of money. United Colors of Benetton. Now, this is a good brand to know. So let me show you the tag. You should know this brand. The women's blouses and tops do really well also. It is a brand out of the UK, so it's a little bit harder to find in the United States. So it does sell pretty quickly from being listed. And then these Rewash, which they're poop, but they still sold for $10. So, you know, I still made $7 on a poop brand, and I just wanted to highlight this because we sold several, like I said at the beginning of the video, we sold several poop pairs of jeans on Poshmark last month. But I think a lot of people, when they do buy wholesale, they just pull out brands like this and redonate them. And why? If you're going to do a stack of 50 pairs of jeans, measuring and photographing, or 20 pairs, or however many you do, why not just throw these in the stack and do them too? If you're doing batch work and having good processes in place that make your listing easier and more quick, more fast, it doesn't hurt to have a couple extra things in there that maybe aren't as great. But my profit on this was $7. My cost was $1. So just food for thought. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about Poshmark or reselling in general, let me know down below. And don't forget to join our Facebook group, Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod. Go be productive. Go make some money. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Y'all are the best. Bye.